And if you're married long enough, you'll eventually experience bad seasons, entire weeks or months where it just doesn't feel like the sparks are there. And these are the seasons of adjustment. It could be when kids are introduced into the home. It could be different life stages that we go through. It could be losing a job. It could be any number of things. Those are seasons of adjustment. And during those tough times, you simply stick it out. These are the times when the covenant promises that you made on your wedding day get tested. Till death do us part? Frankly, I don't know if I want to wait that long. But here's what I believe. When you keep Christ in your marriage, and when you honor the covenant promises that you made on your wedding day, no matter how hard it is to do that, God honors that commitment. The sunny days will come again as long as you're both working at it. Guess when the satisfaction level of a marriage is highest? Just throw out a number. What year? What anniversary? 50? Did you say 50? Someone from my home group said the right answer. Because I mentioned it last week. Generally, the longer a couple is married, the happiness level goes up. And it reaches its climax, statistically speaking, at the 35th anniversary. All right? So when do most couples get divorced? Right? We saw it on the video earlier. Actually, between years 4 and 7. Those are the critical years. And as you're going to learn in this series in 2 weeks, I believe, individuals in marriage don't even make the shift from selfishness to servanthood until the 9 to 11 year mark. So most people get divorced between years 4 and 7. They never get into that servanthood phase of marriage, and they break up long before they ever reach the potential high of being married 35 years. So they get divorced. And then what do? Well, typically they'll remarry someone else, and then they've got to start at ground zero all over again. Now there's a better way, and we've been learning about it in this series.
So this morning we've learned that husbands can make their homes an engedi for their wives by making time with their wives a priority, quality time we're talking about, telling their wives often how they truly feel about them, being a good provider for them, and protecting them, especially when they're under verbal attack.
And wives can make the home an engedi for their husbands.
I am not doing that.
That's not going to go with this line, but don't use your imagination. By sharing their bodies with their husbands, and by telling their husbands that they respect them and why.
What?
They're going to think we're nuts.
Dude, they know that already.
All right, well, you said the verse that meant the most to you was chapter 2, verse 4, about the husband just being public about his love. So affirming his wife through words and everything else when they're alone, but also at the banquet. And I think that's an area that I can grow in. And so this week I'm going to start growing in the area of being your protector and showing people how much I love you. Like that.
Thank you.
All right.